Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So Carmelo Anthony was recently talking to the NBA media about the NBA all season and other such things, and basically what he was saying, he was surprised that he was traded to the OKC Thunder. He said that he was actually in contact with Paul George throughout the NBA all season, and actually on NBA draft night, both Paul George and Carmelo Anthony, they were pretty much like set in stone to be traded to the Cavaliers, but it turns out something fell through at the last second, making that trade not happen. So we are going to assume for this video that that trade did go down. Now we are also going to assume that happened at a later date, just because, like, you know, for timeline reasons and stuff like that, and things that I actually think would have logically made sense going forward. So we are going to assume this. We are going to assume that first and foremost, Kyrie Irving was traded to the Boston Celtics for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and also that 2018 Nets draft pick. We are then going to assume that that draft pick was traded to the Indiana Pacers in exchange for Paul George, as that makes complete sense. I mean, they did a trade for Victor Oladipo. I do think that Pacer fans, even Pacer management, you would think would want a first-round draft pick like that over Victor Oladipo. And then we are also going to assume that Tristan Thompson was traded to the New York Knicks in exchange for Carmelo Anthony. I think this deal makes sense, as they already did a trade for Enes Kanter. I feel like those players, you know, not like a huge difference, like skill set wise. I mean, well, I guess like I still want to say that, just like I feel like they're both just like decent centers, you know, like Enes Kanter and Tristan Thompson. And if it makes you guys feel better, we can even say that hypothetically they tossed in a guy like an Iman Shumpert who's on a one-year deal to free up a little bit extra money and make that trade more enticing for the New York Knicks. So yeah, man, I mean, I look at this team right here, and I'm actually kind of happy that it worked out the way it did, because I love the idea of Westbrook playing with Paul George and Melo, and I already feel like the Cavaliers have a really good team as is. But you look at this team right here with Carmelo at power forward, we got Paul George at shooting guard. Tyrone Lue actually already went on the record to say that Kevin Love is going to be playing a lot of center this NBA season, so defensively this team is not great by anything, like at all, man. Like, this team is going straight out to kill you with offense, playmaking ability, and really, man, just that small ball style that the Golden State Warriors have really made popular in the NBA today. We still got Dwayne Wade, we got Jay Crowder, Derrick Rose. As far as like centers on this team, they're pretty much non-existent. We got Channing Frye. I guess he could hypothetically play some minutes. So actually, I want to play J.R. Smith. Like, I want to play the offense, guys. You know what I'm saying? You still got Jeff Green out there. You got this Ante Zizic. So yeah, just not really much for centers. Even maybe like even LeBron James plays center at times. Who knows, man? I feel like LeBron can play any position in the NBA and do well at it. So what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to simulate this NBA season right here, see how this team does, check out the playoffs, check out the player stats. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this team right there if this were to happen. Do you think this team is better than the current Cavaliers team? And before I do the simulation, what do you think the record's going to be? I am going to predict, you know, due to the lack of defense, it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a 60-plus win team. I'm going to guess 57 wins for this squad right here. So we got one game left in the season. Current record 58-23. I think I did say 57 wins, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just completely like losing my mind here, which is also a great possibility. Last game against the Knicks here, Raptors second place, 76ers, Wizards, Pistons, Hornets, Bucks, and Celtics once again disrespected. Even the Bucks, man, like the Bucks are way better than the 41-40 team. Like, let's be honest about that, 2K. Your simulation's garbage sometimes, but Stephen Curry MVP, all this stuff always the same pretty much. All-NBA first team looking like this. All-NBA second looking like that. Yo, do I see any... Okay, we got LeBron James. Any more Cavs anywhere? Probably not, I guess. Wow, it's kind of surprising, man. I thought like maybe like a Paul George would have made it or something like that. But let's check the player stats on the season here, see what it's looking like. We do have LeBron James. Wow, look at that scoring, man. LeBron James scoring went down so much. Like, how much minutes I actually haven't played in the game, though? 'Cause I do know that I did lower his minutes, I believe. I don't know where I can actually see that at. But, come on, 2K. You just be like right on there, man. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'm just blind. Which is also a good possibility. Per 36 minutes. All right, I don't really care all that much then about that. We got Isaiah Thomas at 17 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists out there. Melo actually outscoring Paul George at 17 points per game, rocking that post game at the power forward position. We got K Love at 17 points, getting 12 rebounds, which is nice to see. Now, shot block wise, LeBron's actually leading the team in blocks. And even Dwayne Wade is one of the best, if not the best, like, blocking shooting guard that I've ever personally seen play. Like, this dude always seems to be throwing stuff back. We got Paul George, you know, at 16 points, 6 rebounds. I really do think ideally for this team to really be the best, you know, I probably would pass on maybe getting a Melo or maybe even a Paul George and maybe trying to invest in a better center, like trading that pick away for DeMarcus Cousins. That's what I would personally have liked to see. But hey, this actually still looks pretty good too. So, playoff times. All right, first round we do have the Boston Celtics. Kyrie Irving going up against his former team here. Let's check this out. Simulate current rounds and see if we can win it or not. All right, we win that 4 games to 1, 4 games to 1. View box score 26, 5 and 5 for LeBron James, 19 for Isaiah Thomas, 15 for Carmelo Anthony. We got a 47-point game from Kyrie Irving, 8 for 8. That man really did not want to lose to his team, as it's just a 1-point win by the Cavaliers, 117 to 116. That, I mean, Gordon Hayward kind of choked. That's just, you know, facts of the matter, man. 5 for 20. All right, 76ers simulate current round. Here we go, and got them 4 games to 1. Looking like that. Isaiah Thomas, 24 points, triple-double for LeBron James, also tossing up 2 blocks and 1 steal. Very consistent, 9 for 14. Really, this is how the team's killing people out there, man. It's just like consistent shooting all around. Derrick Rose, 4 for 4 shooting. Love seeing that. Joel, 26 points for him. And now we got the Washington Wizards. Here we go, here we go. Simulate current rounds, and that was pretty easy. 4 games to 0 right there. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists for John Wall. We got 30, 11, and 5 for Paul George, 24, 11, and 5 for LeBron, 21 and 10 for Kevin Love. And we got this final one right here, man. We're going to do this one game by game, because I do want to show you guys what I hope is the final game, you know, if it gets to be a closeout game or something. So, simulate the first game. And wow, Houston Rockets actually take that. Box score looking like this. Triple-double for LeBron James, but James Harden, 30 points. 15 and 15 game for Chris Paul out there. And you all know that inside defense is bad when Nene is going out there getting 18 points on you in this day and age. All right, simulate next game. Okay, it's tied up, 2 games apiece. Box score looking like that. Box score looking like that. Next game. Simulate game. Going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yo, Melo, 25 points, 21 for Isaiah. I do low-key feel pretty bad for Chris Paul. I mean, yes, I know he gets to play like James Harden now and stuff like that. But you know he really wanted Melo on his team. Like, Melo would have been such a good fit on that squad. Okay, simulate next game. Ooh, Houston, 2 games apiece. I honestly did not expect to be this close. Like, I thought it was going to be a near sweep for the Cavaliers. I don't know why, I just did. Chris Paul absolutely went off that game, too. All right, here we go. Next one. Simulate game. 3 games to 2. 3 games to 2. Box score looking like that. All right, guys, we are going to check out Game 6, some gameplay, and see if the Cleveland Cavaliers can close it out. And as you guys can see, the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be winning the NBA championship 127 to 108. They got Paul George in the game with Isaiah. They have all the stars in the game except LeBron James is currently not playing, which is, wow, look at all them Cav fans out there, man, which I find very, like, surprised. Like, where is LeBron James at? Unless he fouled out, which, how do y'all feel about that if LeBron James fouled out in a closeout game? I feel like the media would kind of tear that up, although they did win, so it's all good anyway. I feel like it'll make for a nice story. But yeah, man, I was kind of low-key hoping the Warriors would have been in the finals here for once, because, let's be honest, they get to the finals a lot in this game. But I feel like that would be the most exciting series. I just, you know, because I do think about it like this, there is, like, NBA centers out there that are not good shot blockers, so when I think of Kevin Love, I definitely don't think of a power, like, you know, big old strengthy center or nothing like that. But thinking when he was a Timberwolf, man, he was putting up like 30 points, 20 rebounds on the daily and stuff like that. So maybe putting Kevin Love at the center position and maybe starting like a Jay Crowder for the Cavaliers in the real NBA offseason or NBA season is the way to go. We got Isaiah Thomas hugging up on Paul George there, getting all pumped up. Yo, I do want to see, man, who gets this NBA Finals trophy though, because will they like call back LeBron James when he got fouled out? Or maybe LeBron just like decided he don't want to play no more. We got James Harden hugging up on Isaiah Thomas. Okay. Come on, man. Show me that trophy. Is he going to show me it? The NBA Finals. Here we go. All right, I don't care about that. Here we go. We got LeBron James holding that NBA trophy. I mean, yes, it does make sense. LeBron James, no matter what team wins the championship, that man better win the NBA Finals MVP. Thank you all so much for watching, man. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you're new to my channel. And peace out, my friends.